Bye.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oops.
Oh.
That has never happened before. Oops.
They'll never know. Keep them in suspense.
Let's pretend it was on purpose. Ooh.
So I don't think I can click on my token because
so hit
is
tab
hovering.
and it will select you, and then you can move yourself with like arrow keys.
Oh, and of course it had my bird.
Hit tab again.
I swear to God, I pressed tab like 8 times. Can you just move me out from under Argentina?
Yeah. Oh fuck! It's the wrong. Oh fuck.
I know we're not under each other a lot, but I do know there is a mod that lets you,
I know.
if you hover over it, it like gives you both. And don't
I just
look at me
wanna
like
move-
that, Clancy.
I just want to move in a straight line 30 feet.
We're not that kind of party. We had this conversation.
So moving.
No
through-
inter-party relationships.
So I think this is about as far as I could go because I can't go into his space unless I go behind this guy next to Lyra.
Yeah, and you can't because that is 30 feet there. Moving through Brissa.
Yeah. And that's about all I can do because I can only do a bonus action or an action. So.
All right. At the end of that, roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Ugh.
Oof. And you're not close to Daphne anymore. All right, so that is going to be the end for Darian, Daphne. Oh, of course, you guys have to be right next to each other on initiative. God damn it. All right, Daphne, go for it.
I was gonna say that's the end of me. Damn, I didn't even like get a second turn. Like, all right. So I am also slowed. That's great.
I love that.
I love that. Okay, so I apologize. Do I only get to make one attack as well then?
Correct.
Alrighty, cool. I had a really cool idea, and then I realized the spell doesn't really it specifically says non-magic items. Kind of hoping to try and time a shatter to shatter the metal ball. If I could, like,
Sure. I'll say because there's a little bit of.
and I do have Warcaster, if that means anything in this particular instance of where I'm at.
You know what? Just do it. Just do it, and you're a hero. You just time it perfectly.
I appreciate it.
Oh, I forgot slow fucks with your spells too.
Oh, but you are slowed.
I'm not.
No, Daphne. You go.
I was gonna say, if I need to, I can also use sorcery points to change. I'm not sure exactly. I don't remember
it's
exactly
okay.
how slow.
You do.
Okay.
You do you.
Oh boy. Well, now I'm worried. I'm gonna cast it at 4th level.
Yeah, that's a pretty good smite right there.
Yes, but I also have an ability to get some spell slots back.
And you cast it right here. I'm just gonna-
Oh, she chugging. There we go. Oh, that's funny. It doesn't, like, count him. Okay, cool. Is that a good placement? I can move it if that's not a good spot.
Let's see.
Oh, that is such
Your roll, Clancy.
tiny damage for. Damn. Oh my god. Ugh.
Queens? No, that's. Is that what you want? For
I don't want that damage. Yes, please.
Alright, check one more thing. Alright, with that. As it kind of goes out. He just kind of like leans back. Lean back. Notes. You see cracks on the teleportation circles as the runes kind of start to flicker, but it's still standing. The ball, as you kind of time it, gets hit as well. I'll say it's not enough damage to knock it off the track, but you see that both that left gate and the ball itself have been damaged. So.
The Minotaur?
Oh yeah, the Minotaur.
No, that's what you're talking about.
So sorry.
Yeah. You're good. I mean, it's only 12 points. I doubt that would gonna be enough, but...
And his brains are garbage. No, he does take 12 points of damage.
Thallia's concentration check, please.
He didn't take damage as far as I could tell. Right?
It had... If I wanted to damage him, I'd have to, like, be over his token. And I
mean, you could
moved
have
it.
done that, right? Is that what you... Oh, that's what you were saying earlier. He's immune to thunder damage. So, sorry. I'll just make
It
that
doesn't matter anyways.
Yeah, a moot point.
Ah.
But what if
All
he
right.
wasn't, David?
That'd be really great. He, if anything, just starts absorbing it and starts healing. I'm just kidding. He doesn't do that.
Oh no.
All right.
I
Anything
apologize.
else?
There we go. Nope. That's all I could do.
Make me a wisdom saving throw, though, at the end of your turn.
Oh no. Okay.
No, it's for your slow.
I know, but like...
Oh, you just said, oh no, just preemptively. I see.
Oh,
Nice.
wow,
and
definitely
with that,
surprising
you are
me.
no longer slowed. Very cool.
So wise today.
She finally had someone that actually listens to her. You know, it really helped her with her self-confidence.
Where's he at? Hopefully he's still alive.
All right. What does Scylla do?
Can she circle around to like Thalia's back and just rake into him? Hopefully.
She would have to fly up some. So
Just 60 feet.
I know. All right. Go ahead and Reiki.
All right. Reiki. No, I wish
I
we
feel like
could.
Reiki is a thing in Japanese, but that could also
Well,
be really
no.
stupid and ignorant.
Reiki is an actual thing.
Right? What
Reiki
is
is a.
like soul.
It's like
energy, right?
it's like yeah, like spiritual healing.
I remember that. All right, bite
Crystal
is going to
shit.
be a hit. Her claws and stuff count as magical, right?
I believe so. Yes.
She's not worth much in the game if they don't.
Most summon
I mean, she's
stuff
a
doesn't
dragon,
count as
and
magical.
that can mean something to peeps without. Let me see. I think it talks about it specifically.
If I remembered, the summon dragon doesn't. So unless she has a feature.
As she rakes across him, you see his skin bronze and muscled, defined as it is. No impact.
Get your stupid dragon off me, filthy queen!
Person's just getting roasted.
As Silas just like, I'm trying, Mama, I'm sorry. Ah! And she's like clinging onto his neck, and she's like, "Argh!" and kind of throws her off of him. All right. With that is going to bring us to your turn.
All right. First, I will take a few steps. 50. You know, that's all my movement. And she will just hopefully hit the big guy. Oh boy, come on! That's alright. That's
29 is going to be a hit. Anything special with that?
yes. And then I will also put a divine smite on there.
Alrighty. Remember, you get only one attack.
Yeah. Unless he fails his concentration
Do
check.
the necrotic and radiant damage cancel out?
Yes, no. It just looks like a double.
Can you imagine?
That would be so funny. It's like a double soft serve, when they like spool into each other. All right, is resistant to radiant, but not to necrotic. Interestingly enough, so I've got some math to do really quick. Hang on.
Well, it's just
It's just 10 instead of 20.
and then
Yeah, just
one.
let me do math. Let me do the math.
Sorry.
It's hard enough.
Sorry.
12, 28, 38. Whew. All right.
And he did save against the synaptic static, right?
He did. Saves on his concentration check. As you cut, the fate strings kind of pulls in there and seem to draw out. You can see that there seems to be lightning pulling inward as he's like, "What are you? What is this? You!" And his eyes just look with pure hatred down upon you, Brissa. He can tell that you have something that hurt him more than he would have expected. Something he did not like. All right, that was action. Most of your movement. No bonus action. Do you end your turn there?
I mean, I don't really have. I can't move anywhere else.
All right.
So yeah, I will end there and.
Give me a wisdom saving throw. Hey,
Oh,
there
thank
you go.
God.
Plus an extra 2, 25. At the end of your turn, you are no longer slowed. All right, which brings us to Thylea. Let's see here. He sees you hiding back there.
What? What? There's like 5 million things in front of me.
Instead, you suddenly see, as he just goes, he looks at the blood kind of dripping down, this just golden liquid running down. He's like, "How dare you? How?" And electricity, lightning seems to just completely encompass him. And I need to look up something real quick, because I thought I had it prepped. Yeah, it was not. Oh yeah, I did. Oh my god, I love myself.
If you didn't prep it, you can't use it, David. That's the rules.
He's just pure lightning incarnate at this point. Looks down upon you with utter rage. Kind of seems to almost lift off the ground like just a couple inches as he hovers there. And throws the blade down recklessly upon you. Oh man, a couple other things are gonna happen when that happens.
That's rough.
I need you to make me a strength saving throw to start out with. Sorry, Brissa. Alrighty. As like he just lifts up and like he starts pointing the sword. The sword is not even striking down upon you. It's just like lightning connecting from a what are those things called? Like the lightning rods down to the ground. Like you're a grounding factor for it right now. As you're hit, your speed becomes 0 and will remain 0 until his next turn. Is going to gain some temp hit points, and then is going to strike down upon you with Titan's Bane.
Good thing it's not New Spain.
Either
Sure.
way, as he strikes out, the electricity kind of trails down, and even the weapon seems to somewhat become partially incorporeal. As he strikes down, that is going to be a hit. For 30 points of damage, 8 of which is lightning.
Yeah, man, I don't have anything special. You as long as you hit, you can keep it going.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Go ahead and make me that save.
What safe?
Concentration.
For Shield of Faith or whatever.
Meet the DC. That's exactly it. All right. Second swing down is going to be a hit. Combined 33 points of damage. So DC 16 this time. With that, Shield of Faith disappears. Third swing. Oh shit, forgot to target. That is going to be a hit. Do you have shield?
I have no. Yeah,
Oh,
no.
yeah. Sorry. You did already say that. That is going to be 32 points of combined damage. And with a last swing, another hit. Rissa, you take 26 points of damage. You're not unconscious.
I think I should. I think I should be unconscious from all the ones that you said, but because you said 4 attacks, right? And
I applied each one as a win. So
I don't think
you
it. I think you missed one because I was at 97. So and you did 4 attacks. So I'm down.
Did you look at 97 after I'd already applied it, maybe? Because I swear
No.
I applied everything. Like I'm solid on that. If you're good with that, you're still conscious.
Sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm down, but yeah, we'll yeah.
I mean, you're hanging on by a fresh 9 HP as you hit him with something that made him bleed. He's just like just striking down as Brissa kind of drops to a knee, trying to keep the glaive up. Whew. Which brings us to the Geigen Hero. The Geigen Hero is going to swing upwards towards Argenti. Alright. First attack is going to be a hit unless you shield.
Shield, please. I have to target myself. Yeah. Love to see it. Love to see it.
Alright. Second attack is going to be a hit even with the shield for 14 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Ow.
Third attack is going to be a miss. Fourth attack is going to be a miss. Fifth attack is going to be a hit for 13 points of piercing damage. And last attack is going to be another hit for 15 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Alright. Which brings us to Delphine. Sorry. The Copper Dragon. The Copper Dragon. They don't have names. You don't name them because then you feel bad about killing them. Alright. Rolls for something totally secret. Nobody knows.
Let's guess. Was it to see if she leaves?
You can't see your rolls. All you have to do is not say anything.
But it's so much more fun.
David, if Lyra looks out the window, what are these giant white letters that she sees outside?
Go home. She did leave.
Listen, you know what? I'm gonna put a curtain over it, alright? Suddenly a curtain appears.
I do love that it says 1 square 5 feet. Like I know they have to do that.
Yeah. No, you know what every GM hates to see? 1 square
1
10
square
feet.
10 feet.
It's
Oh, I
the
hate that
fucking
shit.
worst. Why even put a grid down at that point? You know,
Just
what I mean?
make a bigger map, damn
Yeah,
it.
seriously. Or just double up on the squares. Seriously. Ugh. Anyway. Okay. She has some decisions to make.
I was on a map once that was 1 square is 30 feet. That was awful.
Brissa, you know what? Go ahead and make me... This is going to be a free perception check for a second.
Receive our death incoming.
13. There's something quick. You barely catch the end of it, but you see what seems to be a hesitance, a short pause for a second, as the copper seems to look at Teleos, look at the blood, and then look back towards Darian, Bulbug, and Lyra and fly that way instead.
What?
and she's going to claw at Bulbuck.
God damn it.
No.
All right, first attack misses. Second attack misses. Bite attack is gonna be a hit. Whew. And Bulbuck is barely standing with 1 HP.
I'm gonna vomit.
Holy fuck. Ophelia. Ophelia is going to run underneath the dragon, use her action to pull you out of the thing, and then use her free object interact to say, "You forgot there's arrows!" And she takes the quiver off of you.
Oh, that's fantastic. I didn't even think about that.
I almost said something at the moment. I was like, you know what? She could just use her free object interact. It's fine. And yeah, other than that, she kind of like puts. You can see that she's kind of shaking, but she puts herself in front of the dragon to kind of like put a little bit of a safeguard for you there. And that ends her turn. All right, Lyra, what you gonna do?
Everybody moved. And literally the turn before my turn, everybody has suddenly moved places. Well.
What you gonna do? 10-second rule. 10, 9, 8. If I get to 0, I'm gonna skip your turn and you're dodging. 7, 6.
I'm
5.
going to do this because Alex told me it was okay.
Oh no! He said that before.
Oh
he got
no!
pummeled.
It's still way too big. I was like, it'll probably hit Xyla, but no, it'll hit way too many people. Okay, I'm gonna do this instead.
Oh shit!
No, I'm not doing that one. That one's too big.
Oh. 4, 3, 2, 1.5.
What happened? It didn't let me place it
Oh.
for some reason.
Oh yeah, some of them are just wonky setup. Where do you want it? Ping.
It's 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to.
Yeah, 30. It's 42.
I don't want to hit Yanni, but if I have to hit Xyla, I will. But I want to get as. These three are kind of the main ones I'm going for because I think I'd hit someone if I try to go for this one regardless.
So so like that? Yeah, you might get Yanni.
I don't want to hit Yanni, yeah.
Okay.
So
for sure no Yanni
yeah.
hitting?
Yeah. So down one where you had it before.
I don't know if that still targets technically. Let me replace that real quick.
Would that hit the silver one if you put it there?
Fuck. Hold up. Yeah, if you're gonna miss out on a lot if you're trying to avoid people.
Oh, but right there, would that still hit Yanni?
No, that would not hit Yanni. It would also not hit this dragon technically. It would.
But would it hit?
Silver. It would hit the silver, yes.
Then, yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Do you want to describe what it looks like as you pull out the what is it called? The sun.
Yeah. I think.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Do you what?
Oh, nothing. I was gonna ask Alex to roll me a con save for Silent, please.
Oh, yeah. I think it kind of would be exactly how it sounds. So this glowing, bright sun on her crown would kind of turn this sickly green, almost like an eclipse in the middle of an apocalypse. And then...
A Pockeclips?
Yeah.
Stretch too far on that one.
And then it would kind of just shoot out and expand in that radius. That sickly green color. And then the sun would just go back to my crown.
All right.
It does get rid of my hex, though.
Thank Sidon, because this guy was going to grapple Argentine. Really didn't want to risk it.
I love Argenti, but I don't think disadvantage would have mattered even.
It's true. It's not. It's not wrong.
So it rolled 24 already. So
Yeah.
you see 20. I was gonna do Sunburst, but I didn't realize it was 5 million feet. I thought I could still, I thought I could still kind of put it in the corner, but nope, it would still hit everyone.
Why do you still have the spinnies? It refuses to lose the spinnies. All right, cool. You know what? Let me reload really quick to make sure that that works properly. But holy booty! So Thaliaeus is would have failed.
He's resistant, right?
He would have failed, but again uses some more of the legendary resistance tank. It fills up a little bit more to make up the difference. As he kind of like kind of seems to resist, you see some of the electricity almost like sapped from him. He does still take half damage. Well, he takes quarter damage at that point.
Right.
The dragon saves. It looks like Thylea failed.
Oh.
And the Minotaur hero also saved.
Great. So I hurt Thylea.
You just made her a little tie-tie. Just a little bit. Plus, I mean, hey, it keeps going.
Does that Minotaur at least look a little bit hurt? Like, he has taken some hits.
Yeah. He definitely looks a little bit more hurt. All right, so that takes full damage. Thaliaeus takes...
Oh, I'm okay. Keep doing all the math. I forgot that this is one of those spells where it doesn't actually happen until their turn.
Oh, fuck. All right, well, pre-applied. Fuck it. Just to keep things moving. All right. Sorry, did you want to move or did you want to stay there?
I'll stay here. Is it an object interaction, not to administer a potion, but to just give someone a potion? Like, not give it to them, but like hand it to them?
You're not slowed? Or am I just
I'm not. It's the bird.
It's a full action to administer to someone else.
Right. I don't want to just
hand it. Yes.
To just hand it to them. Okay, then I'm gonna hand one of my potions to Bullbug.
That's very sweet of you. Which one?
They're both greater. I have two greater.
Awesome.
So.
All right. When it comes time for it, well, take one off for now. All right.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah.
The sailor is terrified, and he doesn't know whom to be more terrified of. You guys, or the dragons, or the giants. Like, there's just he runs towards the window, and he's just like. Tries to bang his hands against it, but they absolutely won't budge. Like, he tries to desperately break it. Nothing happens. Bullbug's turn. He goes, "Thank you, little one." He's going to take as a bonus action. So let me see. It's 84 plus 8 for the greater, right?
No. 4d4 plus 4.
Oh, sad.
Yeah, we only got greater. We didn't get, what is it, superior or whatever.
Yeah, you said they weren't real.
Yeah. Didn't say that. Bullbug, however, is going to reach up and try to grab the dragon by the throat and slam them down.
Oh. My hero.
He didn't roll so high.
Oh.
Yanni, do you want to use your DM inspiration on Bullbug?
No.
Okay, the dragon sadly rolls higher. He does have multi-attack. So
I was about to say, can he just do it again?
He's gonna try one more time. He's a gladiator. Doing something ridiculous and epic is in his blood. Holy shit, she rolled slightly better. Oh, no. He could only make one attack because he's slowed. So that doesn't happen, and it doesn't.
Right.
He's going to keep standing in front of you. Wisdom saving throw. Bullbug! He is no longer slowed. He says, "Thank you, little one." Oh, shit.
What? Stop saying things and then saying other things, David. It's stressing me out.
The problem is he couldn't have taken the potion as a bonus action then.
Oh, you're right.
Well, the attack didn't actually do anything, so
Well, but
No, you're fine.
you had him take the potion first.
Lyra, roll me a D100. If it's a 30 or less, then I'm gonna say he didn't take the potion. If it's a 31 or better, he took it and gets the full healing out of it.
Don't put this on me.
I'll roll it out of you. All right, he
Okay.
heals a little bit more. Alrighty, that brings us to the silver.
Oh my god, we're still on round 2.
That we are.
As the silver just kind of looks over towards Brissa, and kind of like, as this kind of like icy breath goes over, it seems to kind of mist up rather than turn things into ice. It just touches things. You kind of see it catch the blades for a second. So they kind of freeze up for a second, and then keep going. However, I'm gonna need Yanni and Ophelia to both make me con saving throws, please.
Hey.
I think it's 25.
Good. You both save against its paralyzing breath.
Oh.
Goddamn.
Bonus.
And then
Remember when we fought Ophelia and I cast Hold Person on her? All these memories when we're about to die.
it flies back and kind of attaches itself to the wall, kind of scared, looking out. And Brissa,
Spider
remind
dragon.
me, it gets to make a save at the end of every turn, right? It doesn't just last one round. It's like a full minute otherwise, right?
Yep. It gets another save.
Stays frightened. Alrighty, that brings us. The door behind suddenly opens up as a Minotaur
Fuck's
hero
sake.
steps through. The same one that had like, activated the trap before.
My prince!
And he looks around, and the first target that he sees is, of course, Darian. Darian, make me an acrobatics or an athletics check. Your choice. Oh
Hey!
my god.
You
y'all.
better not have beaten that, David.
It also rolled a natural fucking 20. I am not.
I can't do it again, David. I'm
Shitting
gonna
me.
roll. I can't.
It is fucking wild. But guess what? Unlike Darian, it is not proficient. So, Darian fucking wins. Holy shit. I'm gonna give you a DM inspiration for that. Fucking nat 20 off. That was wild. Alright, and then it tries to do that one more time. Go ahead and make
I
me
have to
one more
roll
check.
again?
Uh-huh.
Yep. Huh?
Safely made it there. Fucking phenomenal. Very well done. As it like tries to grab you, like, get your hands off of me! Like punching with the chakrams up. There's blood kind of dripping down at the same time. And it ends its turn there. Alright, that brings us to this guy that technically already had the effect. It is going to... You know what it's going to do? It is going to run out of the zone. It's going to make a gore attack against Daphne there.
Did that one succeed on its save against the... What
Yes.
you call it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The only one that failed was Scylla.
Technically, also
no,
Teleaos.
my synaptic static.
That is true. And that's every roll, right?
No, it's attack rolls, ability checks, and concentration checks.
Every roll that matters. Roll me a d6 real quick. Good job remembering. All right, that is a miss. As it kind of rams against the wall, swiveling around is going to try to grab. Listen, this is the whole gimmick of this goddamn arena. Daphne, acrobatics or athletics check. Yanni, d6, please.
There we go.
Daphne, it got a nat 20, but for two reasons.
We already know it only has a +5.
I know.
We already know.
So you would have won because it matched, but with that -6, even more on top of it.
Oh shit.
And then it tries to do that one more time. 2 natural fucking 20s in a row. And then Yanni d6,
Ooh.
okay?
Oh,
I'm hitting the
no.
1, 6, 1. There are other numbers.
Oh no.
This time it succeeds and throws you sideways. Go to make me a dex saving throw, please. Daphne, you're like, shit, as you're being yanked back and deposited into the scythes. You take 41 points of slashing damage. Any reactions from anything, anyone? Stuff?
Unless that was a spell, there's nothing I can do.
Right.
Nope.
Just seeing Daphne.
School. This is really
Just
old
seeing Daphne get hurt also hurt me.
Yeah.
I would like to stab the Minotaur. He's
Because-
5 feet of me.
Because then
Oh,
I can
yeah.
make a reaction.
Yeah, you know what? That could have happened. Okay, so make your attack.
All right. Oh.
Does emotional damage count as an attack against me? I would like to hellish rebuke.
If it does, we'd all be dead a billion times over.
That is a hit. Anything fancy?
Probably not for the Minotaur now. I mean, because it doesn't count as a
No, I'm talking about Schmitty Schmite. Because
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you get it down, Daphne doesn't end up in the pit. Because you could have made that reaction attack before.
Yeah, I could have made
Oh,
it
the first time.
the first time. Yeah. Well, then I will do it. So hopefully she doesn't end up in the pit. I will do it at 4th level.
Woo! Fucking
Big smite.
beautiful. You needed 4 more points to save Daphne's 41. Holy fucking shit! Woo!
Well, that's more than you could have healed with a 4th level spell, so
Yeah.
spell well spent.
Shit.
Thank you.
Daphne, you saw your eyes your life flash before your eyes. Just it comes, and you suddenly see Brissa just like as she's kind of like getting hit. Watch the thing and just drop her glaive as the Minotaur just rams its head in there, and then the radiant energy kind of splits it. As the creature drops dead. Brissa, DM inspiration for a very clutch call out. All right. Guys, it's round 3.
Round 3.
Wow.
And
Now
it's-
here's a question.
We gotta, David.
Yeah.
We're not playing for 2 more weeks. We
Yeah,
gotta.
we gotta.
I'm sorry, Clancy,
Wait,
but
this
we
one's
have
gonna be
to.
going on for a hot second. There's some people in this chat who have to get up early. I want to hear from everybody.
I can survive. Especially if we're not playing for 2 weeks.
I'm good either way.
I'm good.
It's only 11 o'clock here, boy.
If there's a single veto, I don't feel bad about vetoing. You can throw that into chat.
David's like, I want to put a veto
Right,
in.
David,
David, you can
I'll
veto
be
too.
the one.
Veto too, yeah.
I'll be the
Absolutely.
one to veto.
I will say this though, because it's been 2.5 hours since or like at least 2 hours since our potty break. Let's take a quick 5-minute break at the very least.
Fair.
So I'll see you guys here in 5 minutes. Whew. All right, if you have been following us this long, you know that there are some shenanigans afoot because we are in round 3, start of round 3 of this combat, and it is massive. You guys have done some big damage to Thaleos and his cronies, but on the flip side, Thaleos has been starting to deal out some damage to you all as well. With that, as we're picking it back up, Argenti, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. We are going to. So I'm gonna look at that dude in front of me, the one-eyed dude, and
Don't forget, we're only seeing the right side of your screen right now. So right now we're just seeing you looking like at the right half of the arena.
what is this new?
Mm-mm.
Hold on, why is this happening? Oh,
It just
my
follows your
character's-
view. So that's
does
why
it
I sent it to you
switch?
over there.
Okay, all right,
Yeah,
that's
I
totally
wasn't aware
fine.
of that either.
Yeah, I thought it was just Damon. I didn't know it switched when it was our turn.
Oh, okay. All right. So, after Teleos said his thing, his little spiel towards me, I'm gonna say back to him, well, it's a good thing your mother taught me a few tricks, and I'll face step, and as I do it, there's like a flash of green, and there's just like an aura of death. And the dude in front of me, the Gigan, I'm gonna make him afeared of me.
What's the DC
While I'm
on
gonna
the
target
save?
him. We will find out in a second. Do. Oh, why is it
Wisdom
not?
save. And
Yeah.
it's based on your con?
It's based on whatever you select when you choose the race.
So it's
Yeah.
essentially your
There it is.
okay.
20.
Dirty 2. Got it.
Yay! And I'm trying to the little
32.
little
Now, just out of
templates now.
curiosity, is that because he rolled a 1 or a 3?
You do your thing. I mean, if you
And,
did the math on it, I think it would make
I already
sense to.
And that template didn't pop up, so I'm just gonna. Oh, nope.
Yeah, there's no
Not
template
gonna
for this
do-
one. Where do you want to end up?
I think I can end up here.
Yep.
Sweet. All right, so I'll just bamf there.
Oh, thank God. I was worried you were going to go straight into my little aura. And I was
Yeah.
like, no.
Don't do it. Don't do it. And I'm gonna fly here.
Okay.
So I'm up against the wall now, and that was my bonus action. And then with my action, I'm going to twin spell a disintegrate because that just seems like a really fun thing to do. And I'm gonna target the Gigan dude and the Minotaur that just burst through the door
Yeah,
and
hold
hit Darian.
Actually,
Yep.
yeah, go ahead.
To shift to double click him. Yeah,
Yeah, because it's not an attack roll. It's not as important on that one.
all good. And let's do it. Let's do the crazy thing.
Alrighty.
Dang.
Nice.
Who?
Oh, the Gigan and the Minotaur. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were going for big boy. All right.
No. I'm gonna take out his little cronies first.
They both fail
Oh my god.
as you kind of cut across. Two of the arms of the big guy kind of fall off. You can see as the other one, like their horn kind of falls off and the shoulder kind of slumps. One of the arms kind of like half dead as both of them are fucked up after that.
Oh my god. And there's just like whenever the magic just like shoots out of me, there's just like this like screaming like sound like from like the sea. I forget what the Nether Sea. Yeah, like the screaming sound of like tortured souls just like shoot out with green and black energy. And that's gonna be it for the little me. I'm so excited that word. Okay, cool. That's it.
At the end of your turn, Thylea is going to cast a spell.
I am close enough. I will counter.
Lyra?
At what do I have left?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and counter at 6th because I'm scared. So
I only have one spell slot left, and if Yanni's gonna try, I'm just gonna let it be.
Alrighty. With that, as he attempts to cast the magic, it stops dead in its tracks. Very well done. As he
But what was it? But what was it?
and he looks very mad as he looks at you. And that brings us to you, Yanni.
Oh wow, your reaction's back.
Who knew? I'd like to preemptively counterspell. No,
See, that's what I'm saying. Dispel magic. It should just have that function.
Yeah.
You can prepare it and then use a reaction to cast it. But people already know counterspells, so.
yeah, that was how it worked in 3rd edition, and it was just clunky as fuck.
No, it was worse in 3rd edition, admittedly.
Well, it was.
You
There
had
was
to
more
know
to
the
it than
spell,
that.
You had to reverse
Oh,
cast
really?
it. It was yeah, you had to like have it in your spellbook. It was
Oh,
way more brutal
gross.
than I'm proposing.
The dispel magic option. Anyway, not important, but yeah, it was a lot clunkier and required preparing actions, and nobody liked it. So the upside was nobody used it. But
True, that's true. If you just make something bad, nobody uses it.
truth.
Like the ranger.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Not yours though, Darian.
I think you meant the monk, but yeah.
Oh
you already
yes, also
stepped
the
in.
monk. Also the monk.
No, it's fine.
At least they fixed the ranger. The monk's still broken.
No, Darian has an Odyssey ranger. That's different.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah, that's different. All right.
We have
I
a
would
ranger
like
at home.
to-
Right. This is the good ranger. This is the out to eat ranger. The
No.
5e ranger is the we have ranger.
No, that's like when you tell your parent, "Hey, I would like to have some fighter," and they say, "We have fighter at home," and it's the ranger.
Yeah.
Oh. No, ranger is we have rogue at home.
Yeah.
Let me double check this.
Let's just dunk on the ranger.
All right, what you gonna do, Yanni? 10 seconds. 10.
All right, first thing we're gonna do is I've had enough of big guy over here beating up my friends, so I'm gonna send the fist over to him and make an attack.
How far can it fly? 60 feet, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I'm going that. Oh,
It's a construct. Magical construct.
Hold up.
It's-
Actually,
if it
no,
dies,
yeah.
it dies.
Because it doesn't have opportunity attacks, so. Yeah. Yep. Unaffected. But since we're counting Eldritch Blast, I'm just fucking with you.
Oh, I forgot to check off. Consume spell slot. There we go.
All
that's
right, that is going to be a hit.
Really?
Mhm.
Cool.
Wait, did you target him?
I did.
Roll me
I see
one
my
more
little
d20.
red-
Shit. Because he attacked recklessly.
Well, not a crit. And then I would like. Let's see. Do you guys think chain lightning would work against him?
yep.
Do it.
I say go for it.
Fucking do it.
Yeah.
Highest level, chain lightning.
It's just gonna add to what he already has going on.
It probably healed
Thank
him.
you for the
Yeah.
flare.
Yeah.
Each
I would like
can you
to.
yes, thank you.
I can't think of a better time to use this than when Bristle's almost dead, right in front of him. So.
Disintegrate.
Yes.
Finger of death.
Not quite, but it'll buy us a round at least. Probably only because reasons. But I'm gonna maze him. Because
Oh,
there's no save.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Min max. Alrighty.
Hey, I
So he
never
disappears.
considered that spell until you used it on me in another game.
It's fun.
And with your new legendary resistance rules, it's just an 8th level spell for a round. So
That just means he never would have taken the effect of the radiant sickness, though, right?
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Oh, has it
'cause-
not been his turn yet?
No, but that's okay. He's saved against it anyways, and he was
Tyler,
already a.
do me a big favor. Look up how much damage that did, really quick, while we keep going.
It was 24.
All right. What does it look like as
But
a cast mace?
He halved it, so it was like
Yeah. 6.
6. Yeah.
His body gets crisscrossed with like a maze pattern, and then it kind of collapses in on itself, and he's gone.
What are you?
Oh, but I guess he
Heal
gets those.
yourself.
And you lose concentration.
He'll
on
probably
the
be back soon.
hand. As the
That's fine.
it all just
That's why I had it attack first.
kind of falls apart.
Yep. Nope. That's why I had it attack first, and wasn't worried about the whatchamacallit.
I guess he gets those resistance points back too, David. I don't know if you remember what he rolled when because he technically failed against it.
Oh yes, I do remember. Okie dokie. Alrighty.
Just to be fair.
You're gonna stay where you're at.
Yeah, I don't feel like taking opportunity attacks.
You are currently within. Okay, good. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Oh, I have my tracker popped out.
Oh fuck. Alrighty.
I think I just crashed my browser.
Oh,
Sorry,
this.
it's because we both clicked end turn at the same time, so it went to some of
okay.
the dead tokens, and I'm back into it.
Gotcha.
You hear
Actually,
you hear something turning as the door unlocks, and on the other side is the nymph, as she kind of like runs around and barely sees like Talia's collapse in.
Oh
on
well, in
herself.
that case, I would like to, in place of my movement, go.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's just screaming as she kind of like drops onto her knees, just tears streaming down her face, as she used her free object track to unlock an action to open the door. All right, that brings us to this dragon. Man, you
Yeah,
guys
we
are
just
getting
met
lucky
you and
on
we
these.
already hate you.
Totally doesn't matter rolls. However, the dragon is mad regardless.
Ophelia.
It rolls to try to grab her. And Ophelia gets a natural 1.
Oh. What about her divine or her DM inspiration?
Yeah.
Wasn't
Halloween.
rolling to someone else. First, I got that one. Remember? Going once.
I don't think any of us have one left.
Oh no, I
Marissa
have
has
one, but
Darian has
Oh.
one, Yanni has one. They're just like, this is an NPC, and they don't care.
No, I was lying. Just
well, those blades are gonna
I'll do
suck.
some things to save NPCs. I'm not giving up inspiration for one.
she can go unconscious 3 times. David already said.
If she falls into the pit underneath the blades, right, she's fine.
We just have to get her out of the pit before
Not
she
how
gets
this pit
cut again.
works. Not
She
how
has
this
a
pit
decent
works.
dexterity. She has a decent dexterity. Pretty sure.
She gets a 5 for his dex save.
Total.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's not good.
Well, that really sucks for her, doesn't it?
Elena.
I don't know her. I was on her
That's
boat
true.
for 3 days.
That's true.
That's true, yeah.
That's
technically
fair.
Get her
more.
head chopped
No,
off.
that's not true. You guys teleported.
She'll just lose a limb. It builds character.
Oh wow, it took her out. Oh, that's it. She's already injured.
And same thing with you, Yanni. Athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Oh, always acrobatics. Always acrobatics.
What if just one time you did athletics?
That is success.
Well, let's see. If I did athletics, that would have been an 18.
That's a success, but it is
Oh.
raving mad and is going to try to bite down on you. That is going to be a hit even with shield.
Okay.
All right, you take 19 points of piercing damage
Okay,
And I would like you to make me a concentration check.
got it.
Saved it. Alrighty. And then it is going to fly upwards. Do you have Warcaster?
No.
Okay.
What? Oh right, no, I remember now.
So funny. Alright, Darian.
So I'm pretty sure I'm boxed in here because with my 15 feet of movement, I really
Listen.
can't go anywhere.
This is your dream come true. Two beefy boys
That's true.
are
That's
ranged
true.
around you.
I just wanna try this to see if it works, and I think if it does, it'd be cool. I would like to
Sure.
use my pressure point ability. It's
Okay.
a bonus action.
Hey, pew, 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 pew.
Meow. So I think I have to still do an attack.
Mhm.
So if I use my chakrams, is a 17 hit? I have disadvantage?
That is.
You shouldn't though, right? Because Chakram expert, right?
So
Didn't
it
you already
should've-
say that?
Yeah.
So it should have been that 15.
Should have been that 15. God damn it. I think what I'm going to do really quick is also put something else on you. Hang on.
Never have disadvantage ever again, guys. I'm just kidding, David. You know I won't hit anyway. It's fine.
You get a boon that gets rid of disadvantage forever, but it also gets rid of advantage, so you just
Yes.
always roll straight rolls.
Yeah, that's
Only
straight.
straight rolls.
With a 15, that would be a hit.
Yeah. So I'd like to think that if it works,
Hold up. So it's a bonus action attack, and then it makes a
Uh-huh.
con saving throw,
against my spell DC,
and that
which
is
is
a
16.
16. It fails
Yeah.
by 1.
Nice.
So it's
It
paralyzed.
is paralyzed.
It worked. Oh my god,
Holy shit.
I wanna imagine I took the blunt end of the chakram, like where I hold onto the handle, and I looked, and rangers are great, and I just hit it right, right in the neck. It's paralyzed.
Oh, I thought rangers were crap.
You're Xena, Elena.
This is my moment.
You're Xena.
This is great. And that's about all I can do.
No, that was just a
Except I'm
bonus action. You still have your full. Oh.
No,
I
she's
don't.
slow.
I'm
She's slow.
slowed. But I'm gonna do my wisdom save, and then my bird's gonna go.
Do the Xena.
I failed.
Take my inspiration and try again.
No, I have one. I'm gonna use it for this. I'm gonna
Okay.
use it for this.
It hurts every
Why
time.
I didn't. That's why I didn't save that girl in the pit.
It's gotta be a 4. Wait. Oh shit! That you're not in there anymore. Wait, I gotta check something else really quick.
What did I say, David? You have to stop doing that. It is stressing me out.
There's a lot
the
to
highs-
keep track of.
The highs and lows I'm going through right now.
You can't say, good job. Oh shit. You can't do that. I have anxiety.
I'm a nervous eater, and all I have is fucking chips, and I'm so hungry.
Okay. You good?
Okay. So I saved. Cool. And
What?
now my bird.
Like it goes at the
Did I
same
not
time
save?
as you essentially. So it's before. Anyway, so he kind of like flies down towards the thing and level to kind of be
Yeah.
able to hit it in the first place, and it gets 1 attack.
Yes, and I would like her to use her talons.
So hold up.
Auto crit then, right?
Yeah, it should have been with advantage too, right? I think it's because I have it. Yeah, this is the stupid part sometimes. With a 2D map, the game thinks that
Oh, that you're attacking from like 20 feet away.
exactly, or from 10 feet away. So it doesn't really matter because it's a hit either way. But let's roll it at a 20 just in case.
Is it an auto crit because it's paralyzed?
It is.
And then we're going to do 21 points of damage. How does little fucking Andrea kill this Minotaur?
She pecks his eyes out.
Yeah, she fucking does.
Rangers are not delivered.
And dies.
It's from my 11-point burst. She's killed it. And that's my turn. Effective.
All right. Go ahead and let Andrea make another wisdom saving throw as well.
Okay.
Come on, little birdie.
One better than last time. She's slowly making her way.
Hey, I see that slow joke. I see it. I feel it. I am with it. All right, Daphne, it's all you.
Alrighty. I only ever say this just to piss you off, David. I'm gonna take a 5-foot step. I'm not wrong, tactically. It is 5 feet that I've moved. And then
He's
we're
gonna kill all of us.
Yes. Okay. I want to make sure I'm doing this right, so I apologize.
Stop apologizing.
Yes.
Embrace yourself.
No.
It's good.
No. We're gonna make some attacks against the feared Gigan at this point.
That's going to be a hit once I get your damage dice. And do you want to do anything special to that?
Is this one her already, or is it just
He's
been
hurt pretty
afraid?
bad, yeah.
Okay. We made a promise to not kill all Gigans, and
did.
we have not followed through on that.
I mean, we didn't kill the ones down below. We kind of skipped them all with the elevator.
That's true. That's true.
So,
So many guys
So-
get saved.
My original goal was to, as a pal, as a good old pal, I can, when I use, after you deal damage to a creature with your Divine Smite feature, you can use your Channel to Divinity as a bonus action to distribute temp hit points, which I was gonna do for Brissa. But I'm gonna make a D100 roll to see about just killing him.
That's fair.
The higher, the better. Okay.
What do you mean better, though? What did better
The-
mean?
Better for Brissa. So
Oh.
we're gonna do the smite. I apologize for that, Lonas. Yeah. So we're
Damon
gonna
would
do-
tell you taking the enemy off the board would also be better for Brissa.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. Agreed. So
Has
WWDD.
become the master.
What would Damon do? Oh my god.
I promise I clicked on. Okay. There we go.
Whoo! All right. Daphne, you look up, and for a second you see Brant's face. The promise that you made him. As you take your jank enhanced weapon, how do you kill? And I mean kill, even if you're to do non-lethal with the bludgeoning. This guy again.
It's like that divine moment within her of like the hammer itself kind of glowing with that divine energy. I feel like it's just a sweeping attack that as she like basically clocks him in the jaw, because I think that's about as far as she can reach. The divine energy actually still follows through, and that's what's gonna heal Brissa, or at least heal 10 hit points.
And how much does she get?
You know what? I will untarget, and then we will see about targeting Brissa and see if it works. Because it's a roll. It's 2d8 plus...
Roll it from right there. That
something.
should do the thing. If you click on that,
Yeah.
2d8 plus 2.
I promise I clicked it. There we go. Oh my god, it didn't do it. Okay. It just showed that. I think I could just click on that. Yep, cool.
Hey.
Damn.
And I'm giving it all to Brissa.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I love how that tiny little blue bar of temp HP is significantly larger in comparison to that red bar. Oh, no.
Yep. Isn't Daphne's boyfriend a Gigan?
Maybe. It's fine.
Millennia-old Geigen god.
We'll keep that one alive.
Somebody has a daddy complex.
Wow.
Anyways, that's the end of her turn. I guess she could start moving, but
Oh no.
we're gonna get as far away from Yanni as possible for saying that.
I'm sorry, I'm a dick.
It's fine. I don't think it's letting me.
Are you on the measure tool?
Are the chairs gonna be?
Are they difficult?
No.
to read?
Are the chairs difficult to
They
read? Yeah.
were difficult to rain until they all got up and start throwing shit.
Yeah.
Protocols were expounded. Like, yeah, it's fine now.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure that one Geigen just broke one.
is a dead Geigen laying right there.
Is that
That's fair. I'm trying to go like right here. Like
sure?
it won't let me, and I am not on the measuring tool.
Try
Thank
reloading your foundry. It might
Oh. All right, but that is the end of my turn. So I will click on that,
cool beans.
and then I will reload.
Scylla got her thing already. What does she do?
Yeah. Sorry, Alex.
I think Scylla should grab this nymph and just like chomp.
Peter.
Yeah.
Briss's payback.
Remember when you said I had a flat ass?
Remember when you insulted my mother?
Oh my god.
You deserved it!
All right, go ahead and make your attacks.
Where's your needle now?
Surely she's only got like 10 HP.
All right.
How much HP does a concubine have?
That is gonna be 2 hits.
He's gonna be so mad when he comes back.
That's also the plan, is just to like throw the body into there.
And she's still alive at the end as Scylla just starts attacking.
Wow.
Wow.
She's not looking so good, but there's like skin hanging off of her. You can see the bone kind of exposed where Scylla kind of pulls back. It's not pretty.
Gross.
That is
As
right.
Scylla says, so that's what nymph tastes like. Just kidding. So go ahead. Go ahead, Brissa. It's your turn.
Yes, Brissa will. She will turn around and then she will heal herself as she like addresses these dragons real quick, and she'll be like, and she'll say this in Draconic. She'll just be like, "We are trying to kill your masters and save you, so stop attacking us and help us kill Thylea."
How would you say? Are you saying this in a forceful way? Are you trying to plead with them in an emotional way, like a?
Kind of like a emotional, but also like forceful, like like trying to be like get back, Yeah.
They're dragons.
Urgently emotional?
Yeah. Like, listen, you guys need to stop. We're trying to save you and
What do you want
kill
to
your
do?
masters.
I feel like it would be emotional for Brissa because they're dragons.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She'd be way,
She has left Taylor Swift behind a very long fucking time. At this point, she is 100%. Fuck, who sings "Paint the Town Red"?
Doja Cat?
She's just all Doja Cat now. There's no more remorse. There's no more feelings. There's just destruction. Okay, go ahead and make me. Are you using your action to try to convince them before you enhance yourself?
Oh, I didn't know it was gonna be an action to convince them. I guess that was just me saying, if it's gonna be an action. Oh boy.
I could net you 3 dragons. Maybe.
Oh god. Then I guess that will be my action, is to try and convince them, yes.
Okay, in that case, go ahead and make me an intimidation check, please. And because it's you, Brissa, because this is your background, you get advantage.
All right. Boy, oh boy.
Hey.
Yeah.
Would you like to use your DM inspiration?
Why not? Just so that we have it. You could do. All right. 18. 18.
It's okay, David. You can say no.
Because Thylea is nowhere around, you see all three dragons, especially the one that is still scared of you, kind of clinging to the back wall there. They all look at each other, kind of flying the other two.
Will you release Mother?
Will you release Mother?
Chris will be like, yes, I will release your mother.
Hey, who's that? Why are we making promises?
Because there's
I mean,
The
think about it
dragon?
from Briss's point of view. They just asked to have their mother released. Briss is assuming Mother is a dragon. Of course, Briss is going to free the dragon.
It's just
It
a
never
mess.
matters, but I also speak Draconic.
So yeah, anyone who
What
speaks
are we
Draconic
doing?
also understood that. All right. As they all seem to kind of like look at you and then start to turn this direction.
and I'll say a comment for those that the dragons are now on our side, and then I will run, I guess.
If you move into this, that's going to be
Don't
unless
do-
do you drop it?
It has to be my turn, right?
No, you can just drop concentration anytime.
I'm not going to because I know he's just gonna show up back there and then he'll have to roll again. And I know it won't do a lot,
I'll just do the same thing at that. It's just apply it when it actually happens. It was a question of like, would you drop concentration before that happens? Just to speed things up. If that's cool.
right, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Since I know that he's gonna show up back in it, I want to keep it up at least until his turn.
Sure.
I will at least move there.
I know it won't do a lot of damage, but if he fails, it'll still use up some resistance-y stuff.
Alrighty.
And then I will end my turn.
All right.
And he fails his check and doesn't come around this round, right?
Yeah. He's like, this maze is great, guys.
No, he actually
He loves it there.
He makes the thing without anything.
Oh,
Like without
What a
having to add
dick.
anything to it.
Then
I didn't expect him to be gone any longer than this, so.
As
Then he
he
sees
all the stuff
Conky.
applies.
Do you want to just use the old one, or do you want me to roll
I just,
it again?
Yeah, I just reapplied everything essentially.
Oh, okay, okay.
He is going to then lift off and speak to the dragons,
Kill them!
and that is going to be like kind of like you see each one of the dragons kind of flinch away. And as he says that, he can tell that there's something off. And Brissa, you watch as the dragons kind of like look uncertain between you and Thylea. And then their eyes just cast downward. Argenti, this is a look that you have seen. This is a look that you have caused many, many years ago. And then he's going to lift up into the air.
Does he see his concubine?
Just a reminder, it took his action to get out of the maze.
I know. He still has his
Okay.
movement, he still has his bonus action.
Oh, yeah. I just.
It's okay, I know what I'm doing. I got you. Lifts up. Just where does he want to end up?
In the pit with the blade.
It's fair. It's fair. He's going to fly over here. As the lightning's kind of like crackling off of him. As a bonus action, Yanni, go to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Do not have permission to view this character. It's my character. There we go.
Can I drop it now, David? Now that there's no one in it.
Sure.
You know what? You know what? This is where I'm going to use my inspiration to reroll that.
I wish you could move
If
it.
it cooperates with me. A little better.
Alrighty, as the lightning kind of strikes down and tries to kind of like ground you in a very literal sense. Your movement almost became 0. One of you guys had movement 0. Who was that?
Brissa.
Brissa.
Yeah.
Oh, Brissa. So you are where you were before because that lasted until the end of his next turn, which wasn't super far. Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
there
it was
somewhere.
there. Yeah.
And then he'll end his turn there. Kind of looks towards Thylea, then looks towards you, Brissa. And you can see that there's just a torn fear. It is just absolutely paralyzed. And Thylea notices that. You dare defy me. I will use your bones as toothpicks. I'll wear your skin.
Oh,
You defy me. You help them. Then my sister and my father and all of my siblings will crush you. You will have your legs and arms ripped off. And we will just keep you as a pet. Do you understand me? And you can see clearly years of trauma and abuse just move through the dragon as she sadly kind of lifts her head and flies.
does Bulba get an opportunity attack?
That's actually the thing that I'm debating too. Like, all right, she kind of like she has to keep flying, or otherwise she can't fly anymore. And is going to make attacks with a self-chosen disadvantage against Bullbug. It's like she's holding back. You can tell. The first one, however, is going to be a hit regardless. 11 points of slashing damage.
It's gonna be real sad when I kill that dragon.
Another claw. Bullbug, like just being so weak, even with the half-hearted attacks, is not able to hold back, and so goes unconscious for a second time. Make me a dex saving throw, Lyra.
What? He's cushiony. He's
Oh, he's
soft.
not cushiony. This is like a whole fucking love sack.
He's 800 pounds of real cushiony.
As you just kind of like move over, and there's blood just kind of going out, and you have stepped to the side. So he's not on top of you. Instead of attacking Bullbug, though, the dragon kind of looks towards you, Lyra, and you just hear in Draconic, "I'm sorry," and tries to bite you, again with disadvantage. And that's going to be a miss. Ophelia immediately takes a second of that as she is Actually, no. She's in a blender. She had one chance. As you guys see, the captain upon whose ship you sailed eastward to make your way to find the Ultros. The only captain that was willing to take you guys, to help you without money, just for the sake of finding the Ultros, to be a captain who could claim that honor. The captain who helped you then steer the Ultros itself, who helped you fight off a juvenile kraken. Blood, bones, viscera, and green skin shoot up and cover you, Yanni. As your captain is destroyed. Before it's your turn, Lyra, Thylea is going to use a legendary action.
Go on.
Sorry. He is going to strike down upon you, Yanni. Just a straight old Titan's Bane attack.
Not much I can do about that.
And it barely misses. Like you see the arcane armor kind of the robe itself kind of flare as it goes up, and you see some of the arcane runes flash and die off. This is just for descriptive purposes. Your AC is still the same, but as you kind of like go to the side, and then the arcane thing kind of goes back up for a second. That was a very close miss for a lot of damage. Lyra, it is now your turn.
Yay. This dragon that just knocked out Bulbug, how hurt does the dragon look?
She looks injured, for sure.
Okay.
Not like I'm gonna poke you and die. So more than one Eldritch Blast's worth of damage.
Right. Probably more than anything that I can do. Okay, that's fair. Okay, it knocked out Bulbug, but Bristle wants to save him. Duh, of course she does. I really like Bulbug. I also really like Bristle. So I will reach out my hands, and behind each of the dragons, you'll see a fate thread apparate, and then open a portal and try and pull the dragons in, and I will cast banishment on the two dragons in front of me.
Oh, shit. Go for it. All right. The portal's open. And it looks eerily like the dark caves and tunnels underneath the Island of the Fates. As the strings shoot outward, both dragons choose to fail. As the bronze is pulled back, and the copper just looks at you. And you can see that there are tears in her eyes as she looks down at Bulbug and to the side, where even like Thalia's feet are just dripping with the blood of Ophelia. And she whispers in Draconic, "Thank you." And she disappears.
Now where do I run?
Away from me.
Oh wait. Yeah, honestly, I might. How much movement is it going to take for me to get through Bulbug and Darian?
Bulbug is essentially difficult terrain, so an extra 5 feet for each. So 10, 20. Well, you can fly. What are you talking about?
Oh, right. I can fly. Duh.
That's right, I got wings.
Oh, that's sorry. I'm a fucking bird. I forgot.
For a second, Bullbug's arm is kind of like covering up your wings. You're like, no, I gotta move. Oh fuck! I can just. Holy shit! Fucking.
I will. Does Darian still have a potion?
If we each had 2, shouldn't we? I have 1 more. Because I clicked on the potion in my inventory when I used it.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. If you have
Yeah.
1 left in there, go for it.
I should have 1 left, yeah.
Oh, but you're like hurt too. I will fly by. And as I'm flying by, I will drop my other potion into your hands. And I'll just say, please give this to Bullbug. And I just want to fly out into this hallway.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
cool.
15, 20. I think I could probably get in this corner, right? If not, at least
Sure.
right here. Yeah.
Yeah, you can take the first one diagonal up.
Oh, right. And I'll just stay there for now. Does the door to the right of me, does it also look like it's magically sealed like the one we walked through?
You go forward and you can tell that this door on this side is actually visibly adamantine. As you step forward, you can use your free object interact and you realize it is locked.
Okay. I just don't want to be in here if Minotaurs are just going to walk through the door is what I'm worried about. But this is where I will stay for now.
Okie dokie. At the end of your turn, Talios makes another attack against Yanni. Yanni, even with a shield, that is going to be a hit. You take 39 points of damage, 11 of which is lightning.
Okay.
Any reactions?
I got nothing.
Alrighty. Takes the damage.
Oh, hang on. I might have. No, that's only for spells. Sorry, only for spells.
Okay.
I'm assuming the lightning damage is not a spell, right?
It's not a spell.
Yeah. No, I got nothing.
Alrighty. Yanni looking rough. That brings us to the last
There's
remaining.
a pirate still alive?
There's
There's
one
a sailor,
guy.
and he just watched his captain get blendered. He is going to. Oh no! And his movement is half because he's still slowed. He's going to run. He's going to dash away from that dragon, and then end his turn there with some saving throw. Remain slowed. And then that is going to.
He's the new captain.
Look at me, I'm the captain now. All right, that brings us to the silver.
To the feared.
And it currently just like kind of looks at Brissa still with like the what is it called? The pupil of the eyes super dilated as it's kind of like looking at you. Ends its turn there and remains frightened of you. Talios kind of turns towards us like,
You stupid thing! You're supposed to be one thing! Attack!
and it just kind of shakes its head at him. Argenti, seeing the violence, the vitriol, the hatred against these young dragons, what's going through your head?
Like a rage, like a primal sort of rage. And like, it's funny that you mentioned how the younglings' eyes are dilated, but Argenti's are also dilated, but they're like dilated with like madness. Like he is like frothing at the mouth, wanting to tear apart a spawn of Sidon. Like just pure madness. Yeah, that's how he's feeling. As for combat related things, he's gonna fly forward and what just happened?
Oh, I think I know it's. I finally realized what the problem is for you guys. I never deleted the actual wall. Oops.
Wow.
There you go.
Okay, so I'm gonna fly forward, letting out like a primal scream, and I'm gonna gather up some of that silvery, ice magic, but at the last second, it's gonna turn into like a green and black, and it's gonna turn into acid damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb at 5th level for some acid.
Alrighty. Alright, as you fling that at him, it is going to be a hit as the acid burns across the skin. But again, just kind of steams upward. Is resistant against acid as well.
Okay. And then
That's
I'm
a really
gonna-
good roll, though.
You have been rolling such good damage tonight.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, wow, this like never happens.
You need
It's
to be a
almost like
bird
the
more
resistance.
often.
Yeah, I guess I'm just like save it all for the bird. And then since Argenti's like pretty much just giving him everything he has, I'm gonna quicken spell a ray of frost at him.
Okay.
Jeez.
Nice.
Sweet.
Alrighty, another hit.
Cool. And that is it. Just screaming and charging. Yeah.
Oh, solid. Alrighty, that is going to bring us to, at the end of his turn, he's going to make, your turn, he's going to make another swing at Yanni.
So far, the only thing we found that he's not resistant to is necrotic damage, right?
And
Psychic.
misses.
Oh, and psychic.
And he was resistant to some necrotic damage, just not Alex's necrotic damage, which is
Was he?
specifically the Titan slaying.
I thought he was resistant to the radiant from the smite, but not the necrotic from the Titan Slayer.
Is
Yes.
that what it was?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, no. I thought. Okay, wait a second. I know what I did wrong. Never mind. I'm good. I was trying to figure out why I thought what I thought, and it was because I had it in my head that Sickening Radiance wasn't radiant damage, but was
Oh, right. You would think it would be
necrotic damage.
necrotic.
Because
No,
it
it's
should be
radiant.
necrotic damage
Yeah.
because of
No,
what
it's a nuke. It's a tiny tactical nuke. Of course it's radiant damage. That is going to be a miss on you, Yanni. And now it's your
Okay.
turn.
Okay. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out what I want to do this whole time. The first thing I'm going to do is, I think, use my free shot of Misty Step to Misty Step.
Oh, I forgot I could do that too. Forgot I could fly. Forgot I could Misty Step.
I'm chaotic.
Just a mess today.
I was panicking.
Does it not do the thing anymore?
Oh man,
Or is my computer being slow?
it might be both. I don't know.
I just realized this has all been 24.
Oh yeah, I just realized the animation. There it came up. I would like to go here. And I suppose I will throw a...
Aw.
There they are.
Hi Raiders. Thanks for joining.
Hey.
Hey.
I just
Okay.
realized
I will throw a
Like-
chill touch at him.
his name is
I
Aphrodite.
probably missed.
The 14 is going to be a miss on the
Yeah,
Titan
I
as he
figured.
floats there.
Wait, 14? Is this my computer? Okay, it was showing a 12 on the 20
Oh
on
no,
my
no, it was a
computer.
not to.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Then it caught up. Yeah, it's struggling with some animations today for some reason. Okay, and then I will use my movement to buy me a little space. Oh, that door's closed. I will just stop there.
Hi, Yanni.
I clicked in turn. I don't know if it's going to.
It did work. It did work.
It did.
Okay.
Forgot about her.
Yeah. I hate that her name's Aphrodite since the rest of the campaign has tried so hard to not use actual Greek people's names.
Alrighty, that is going to be, oh man. Oh, I need Daphne and Scylla to make a wisdom saving throw, please. As she just like through sobbing, is just like, Thylea, my love, you will win. And she kind of just like started singing.
It's always wisdom. It's never charisma.
Listen, let me cast banishment on you. Somebody's gonna be mad about it. All right. So this is
Ain't nothing I can do.
Yep. So this is what's gonna happen. As she sings, Daphne, you're like, blood is pumping adrenaline through you, but you're just like, Are you, by chance, resistant to charm effects of any kind? For whatever reason.
I don't believe I am. As
In that
charming as
case,
she is.
You kind of like start to stagger and step and then fall into one of the few chairs that is still remaining and then kind of like bounce off of it as you fall unconscious.
Finally, some sleep.
Dead.
My God.
Dead as asleep. And then she just kind of like sobs as she looks up, keeps singing towards Thylea, who's like pulling back the draconic maw, looking down at her. Right, which brings us to Banished Dragon and then Darian. What would you like to do?
Tyler, is he looking a little rough? Like,
He's looking injured. Sure.
oh,
He's probably had better days.
wonderful. Well, I've been given a task by Lyra, and
You don't have to. You don't have
No,
to.
I mean, you saw what happened to the captain. Like,
I'm
we
on
really-
the other side of the wall, so if you don't do it, I won't know.
I was.
But if I find out that you didn't do it, I'll
Yeah.
kill you.
So, is it an action to pour this potion in this person's mouth?
It sure is.
He's been down for what, a turn?
But he's only got one more, so if David hits him again with anything, he's dead.
I know. Okay, never mind. I know what I'm gonna do. Fuck the potion. I'm going
Fuck
to
the
cast.
potion. Sorry.
Okay,
Hey,
tell me
hey,
how.
actually, remember that we have determined for this combat alone, and we got to define this for the campaign as a whole. But for this combat, because you rolled high enough, you could use your object interact, shove it into your bird, and then have the bird deliver it.
Okay, let's do that. My other plan was a little bit convoluted, so let's do that.
Okay.
So, bird is the word. She's taking care of that. And
I
then
fully forgot your bird could do that.
I know, right? She's great.
All right,
And
so
then I'm just gonna.
use the potion for me.
Okay. Well, it was the potion I got from.
Yeah, it was the same kind.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So just click on it and it should do the thing.
18.
All right, cool. All right, hey, that's a really good roll. Damn.
I do what I can
And
for other
Blood
people.
is back again.
I'm gonna tell him. Go behind the door. Go in the hallway.
But I can't leave you behind. I need to protect. Where's Lara?
He kind of looks under himself. No, Lara.
And then I'm going to now rule this for me. I used my 30 feet of movement already for Zephyr Strike, but I didn't take the advantage, attack advantage, because it was slowed and I couldn't use it.
I gave you a gimme on the wording on Zephyr Strike. It was pointed out to me, and I was like, I'm hand waving it to keep the game going. You technically need to make the attack to gain the benefit of the
First.
30 feet, and you couldn't have attacked, so technically that shouldn't have happened. But I was like, in the moment, let's just keep the game going. So no, you have lost the advantage from Zephyr.
That's what I thought. So I am going to just.
You can still get the extra D8 though, right?
No, that is
No.
on that attack. All three things happened with that attack.
Yeah, so I'm just going to try to hit this Titan.
This tight end,
Titan.
Casey.
Wait, I have disadvantage.
I don't know what you're getting your disadvantage.
I
from.
rolled a 4 anyway. It doesn't. The first
What
roll was
the
a
fuck
4.
is giving you disadvantage? This is making me mad now.
And I targeted him.
Oh shit! No. Fuck! I keep doing that. Click. That is going to be a miss on a 14.
Yes. And then I'm gonna try to hit him Try to hit him.
Why is it roll with disadvantage just for you? What is happening? 18 would be a hit.
Okay. So he's gonna get 10 slashing potentially.
Mm-hmm.
And then for my bonus attack, I'm gonna try to hit him a third. Hit him again.
Get it.
19.
Oh, you know why? No, that doesn't make sense either. He's 30 feet away from you. Oh, it's two
I rolled
19s.
two
actually.
19s.
So that's another hit. Very good.
Yes. And then because I'm a coward, I would like to move behind the door frame as well.
Oh my god. Oh
Well,
no.
now he's just gonna throw a lightning storm back there. And
No.
Why is everyone coming back here?
You know what? No. You know what? I don't want to group us. I will move through our Minotaur friend.
So 10, 20,
20,
25,
30.
Alrighty.
This is my hidey spot.
Alrighty. At the end, that brings us to
That is it.
fuck. Daphne, let me look at the wording here really quick because oh no. You are asleep. And stay asleep. There's no safe.
Look, it's like 2 o'clock here. I will just go into full acting mode, and you guys just look it up.
Wow, she's so method.
Alright, that brings us to Scylla.
Scylla will hopefully finish off this lady. And with the first bite.
That is a hit. How does she finish off Aphrodite?
I think she'll just like head and mouth and
Yeah.
no more head. And then
Oh, Scylla.
she'll
You poor thing. You've been treated like the last season of Game of Thrones.
and then I think she'll just like tap Daphne with her claw and just be like, "Hey," just like as gentle as she can.
Like
Wake
a
her up.
cat.
Is not enough to wake her up.
Like a cat.
Did she do an attack against Daphne then?
She could. She has attacks left. Yeah.
She will do an attack against Daphne to try and wake her up.
Get it.
I
Okay,
knew
why
it!
did
I knew it!
Because she's unconscious. It's an automatic.
God damn it.
No.
It's okay, you rolled 2 ones.
Oh no. As
Wake up!
Like stab her through the leg.
oh no. Oh poor Daphne. As you
He
just get
set it up.
woken up with a massive slash, like how does Daphne react to that?
I think like Daphne was actually having like peaceful dreams because it's this like under the sleep spell, and then just to like go from like dreaming pleasant things to that. I don't think there's. I mean, we've already established she has a low wisdom. I think she's just like isn't able to hold back the scream that just wrenches from her body as she wakes up.
I'm so sorry. I just was trying to just wake you. Oh.
Accomplished.
Okay. She still has movement left. What else do you want Scylla to do?
She'll fly over to Thylea. Yes. Fly over there.
Alright, I'll move her. Just make it quick. Whee!
And that will be it.
Alright.
She's got one more claw, right?
Does
Yes.
she?
She
Then.
does.
Oh, I mean, she can't really do it because he's immune. to
Oh, right.
And she tried to push Thylea into the blender.
Yeah, she could.
She will try to do that.
Alrighty.
The last claw. Strength check for her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Why is it disadvantage?
Because she's still suffering from that sick,
Oh.
that
Oh.
sick, that sick radiant. Oh man, no, I can't do that. But as she tries to, he just easily kind of pushes her claws back. You are going to do well in my collection, and that is going to be the end for Thylea. Brissa.
That was an ominous way of saying it.
Yeah, that was pretty ominous. This will move 20 feet that way, and then another 10 feet there, and then she will just heal herself up as much as she can with Lay on Hand, so plus 75.
All right.
Stupid it all.
I pressed the wrong buttons. You're not blind. I'm
I
sorry.
was about to say, why are you suddenly blind?
I just pressed the wrong buttons. I'm sorry. You just
Everything was dark.
lay down.
You just fall down and close your eyes.
Yeah.
You just fall down and close your eyes and give up.
Yeah.
Why is she
This
laying
isn't
down?
happening. This isn't happening. This isn't happening.
Oh no. All right. Anything else?
No. You know what? I will do it one more time just in case we need it. I will. Alright. I have it for free. I don't think I've ever actually used it.
What
I
is
will
it?
Hunter's Mark.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
Like,
nice.
yeah.
Hells yeah.
A little, invisible dragon goes out and just marks him.
Hey,
Sits on the
Goldie. We haven't seen Goldie in forever.
shoulder. Yeah.
Oh.
The Goldie Dick can't be squashed.
All right. With that brings us to Thylea, who watches as the very tactically minded, incredibly smart, and so good at preserving themselves casters run out of the room, split off, and no longer have line of sight on Thylea.
Well, I'm out of spell slots anyways, David. I didn't care.
Listen, I just need to really drive on that one. As he draws more and more lightning into himself. You have come here into my home. As more and more lightning builds up,
You dare!
he becomes a complete thunder, like just a lightning cloud, and dare to attack me and draw my blood.
Nobody makes me bleed!
And he puts the sword forward and casts the spell.
Say it.
I just say counterspell.
Counter spell.
Okay, I gotta do some measuring here. Real.
It's just like Witch Bolt, right?
Yeah.
What are other low-level lightning
I
spells?
didn't just give this guy a potion for another lightning strike to go through him, did I?
I was hoping that he would just focus on Brissa.
Wow.
Lay
Well,
on
he's
hands.
Not focusing on Brissa, so there's that. All right, I need the following creatures to make some dex saving throws. I'll call it out. Darian, you go first, and then down the line.
All right.
Ugh.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
Oh, natural one.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oof.
All right. Nope, no rerolls possible, huh?
Can I do absorb elements for the damage if it's lightning?
Sure thing. Yeah, it is lightning. It absolutely is.
Can I just
It is.
absorb some of that?
So, Darian,
David loves absorb elements.
it's fine. It's great. It's a good option.
No.
for
I'm
Deputy's
just
Legion.
saying. You talk about it all the time.
It's good. Like it's not quite as good as a counterspell, but it's good. Especially on a
What I have.
ranger. That's why the next ranger is so good.
Darian yells counterspell and she casts absorb elements.
Oh, that does still work.
It was just for me, though, guys.
Scylla and Argenti both fail. Darian and Brissa both succeed. For those who fail, that is going to be 58 lightning damage.
Absorb elements.
Figured. And then Brissa, do you have absorb too?
Of course, and I don't really.
What about cool? Fuck me. All right, and then go ahead and Darian, you cast your absorb elements as well. Which means that Brissa and Argenti take half.
29.
Scylla takes full. And Darian, you take a quarter. He kind of pulls back.
What?
Die! And he's just screaming as electricity is kind of coming out of his mouth like these tendrils.
How?
And he just seems to be mad, raving. All right. Banished Dragon. And Lyra. As you smell the ozone in the air.
There are two things I could do.
Let me guess, they rhyme with what you just said. Pew, pew, pew.
That's one of the things.
Exactly. Or go back to the shitter and flush yourself. Yeah, that's not a good option.
If you kill Bulbul, you get a spell slot back.
That's true. If I kill Scylla, I get a spell slot back too.
It's true.
And then if you die because of it, maybe David will let me get a second one? I don't
I'll
know.
allow it.
Thylea, he's like hurt, but like not very hurt, right?
No, he's hurt. He's hurt pretty good.
Is he like bleeding hurt?
I mean, I already said he was bleeding, yes.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Okay.
I literally said one of the dumbest lines. Nobody makes me bleed my blood. Come on.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, I've already repressed that memory.
Okay. Countdown starting now. 10, 9, 8. You gonna dodge? 7.
No, I'm gonna move
6.
here
5,
so I can still see
4.
he,
3.
and then I'm gonna use my action to give myself a spell slot back.
All right. That works.
That's it.
Okay. Oh boy. All right, at the end of your turn, he is going to strike at Scylla with his sword. And that is going to be a hit. And Brissa, I need you to roll me a D100. 20 and less is bad news bears. 21 and up, you're okay.
Hey.
31, all right. Good for now. Because Scylla goes unconscious, but she does not drop into the blender.
Oh, that's good.
All right, and that brings us to the fucking sailor. Oh,
Just leave, man.
Yeah. Like, I mean, he's dashing with 30 feet, and then makes another. He's like, oh, why is this stop? And then that keeps running. All right, Bullbug is going to stand up.
Stop hurting my friends!
No, please come over here, Bubug. Please come over here, Bubug.
I gave you an order. I told you where to go.
Please, Bubug, come over here, Bubug.
Okay. I'll let both of you guys make me either persuasion or an intimidation check, but otherwise,
You got it.
Golbak is
Persuasion.
fucking
You got it.
going for Sidon.
You got it. This is what I'm
Wait,
made
sorry.
for.
Thylea is. And no, that was not a slip. I was just fucking. Whew.
Lyra, this is all Lyra, right?
As
There you go.
as he's like, and he just hears your voice. What sweet thing do you tell him? What vulnerable moment does Lyra have to catch Bullbug's attention so that he will come back?
I just say, Bulbug, please, I need you to stay alive.
He looks back and he sees the tears kind of running down your face.
I was already dead when you met me. Without
That
you,
doesn't make this okay.
I would not be alive. I am already living an extended life, Lyra. But I will make sure that you live a longer one.
And he kind of steps.
You get in front of me, Bulbug, so help me God.
He picks up one of the axes from one of the Minotaurs and does kind of like put himself in the way so that if Thalias wanted to get to you, he would have to get through him first.
Bulbug, you son of a bitch.
But he will dodge. Oh my god. This fucking dragon.
He's so scared.
He's so scared.
His
He's
friends
been scared
laugh.
this whole fight.
This entire fucking fight. I cannot.
Maybe he should just leave too.
I
There's
mean-
a door right there.
Even if he saves on the fear, his two buddies just left. They just sort of like, bye.
He saw us helping his friends, so maybe he wants to like do a dragon breath right at this guy.
He is positioning himself behind Thalios, and that makes a wisdom saving throw. He seems to have readied an action this time. As he finally
Oh my god.
throws off the fear, you see the pupils that have been widened kind of narrow down, and they just watch you, Brissa. It is that cool, calculated view that you can sometimes see when your cat, or maybe like a predator pet that you have, looks at you through its cage. It's not necessarily wanting to hurt you, but it is analyzing you. All right.
Does he do that thing where they like arch their back and put their butts in the air and then like shake their butts a little when they're about to pounce on something?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, Argenti. You're muted.
Okay. Is that good? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna do the same thing as before. I'm gonna gather up some of that ice cold energy, and it's gonna turn green as I'm screaming like a lunatic, and cast chromatic orb at 5th level, doing acid damage. Actually, yeah, we'll do acid again.
Okay. Alrighty, as a 31 certainly will
My
hit.
gosh.
Holy shit.
and burns against him once more.
Cool. And then I'm gonna quicken spell again. A chill touch.
Okay,
I love quicken spell.
that's another hit.
Sweet. Ooh.
Alrighty, this time taking full damage from it because he's not resistant to necrotic.
Yay! Cool. And I am gonna get closer, yeah. Okay. That's it for me.
As you get closer, at the end of your turn, he flies around
Uh-oh.
as a legendary
That
action,
escalated.
using his movement. And it's up there.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That escalated so quickly.
Yanni.
Yanni is me. How messed up is he looking?
Yanni. Sorry.
How bad does Thylea look?
He looks injured. He's bloodied. Less than 50% health.
That's it. That's all you're gonna tell us.
I'll take that.
I kind of, to be honest, I know he's already mentioned it a couple times that our little injured mod doesn't work anymore, but I kind of like it better this way.
It stresses me out.
Yeah, after playing Baldur's Gate 3, I could see that.
Yeah, him moving over there messed up my plan. All right. I don't have good options against him at this point. I guess I'm gonna summon another hand. At 7th level because that's what I've got.
Alrighty.
Let's see.
I swear the sailor is gonna have the craziest fucking story to tell, though.
Advantage.
And that is going to be a hit.
But why disadvantage? But why male models?
It's still an 8 either way.
Yeah, no, I'm just...
I don't know. Something's been going on with that. And I
Okay.
can't figure it out.
Does Thylea have just a disadvantage aura?
He does not, which is the frustrating part. Takes full damage. And just stares you down.
And Lyra and I switch places. And that's all she wrote.
All right, at the end of that turn,
Little servant of my mother, I will bring your bones back to her so that she can cast the future as my father intended.
and he swings down upon you. Argenti, that is going to be a hit. You do have your reaction back. Out of the 39 points of damage coming at you, 14 are lightning. So if you wanted to, you could reduce that by 7 to 32 points of damage.
I don't think that's worth it.
All right,
We'll take
you
it.
take 39 points of damage. Ooh, it was so close. Oh my god, your little health bar, it just went bleep, bleep, bloop, bloop.
Beep.
All right. And we have a banished dragon. Guys, we made it to round 5. Darian, it's your turn.
Not Darian, Argenti.
What?
Huh?
No. It's
Wait,
No,
my
no, no.
turn?
yeah.
Well, it's been round 5. He was just pointing it out.
Oh, I was
yeah,
like,
yeah, it's been.
what?
Sorry, it's just like it just struck me. It's like, oh hey, the cow.
I mean, I'll go again.
Yeah.
Again.
I don't like seeing Thylea unconscious. It makes me very upset. So I would like to cast Healing Spirit on her.
Nice. And
So
remind me
she
again, that
should
triggers at the start of its turn, right? If it starts its turn, there are moves into the space.
I believe so. So she would get a measly 2 points, but she'd hopefully be up.
Hey.
And
maybe
then,
do you want to cast it right there so it's not like over the pit?
yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
she's 4 tokens, so whatever 5-foot area works. And then I'm going to attempt to keep hitting this big boy.
Get a big
Try
boy.
to.
Wait, do you
I'll
have
hit him.
sharpshooter?
I don't think so.
Okay, let me double check one thing, whether you have to move closer. He's within 60 feet, so you should be good.
Yeah. Because I thought that was what the expert helped with. I don't know. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day.
Hey!
20!
Hey! That's awesome! As you cut across him, takes damage. Still floating.
That's fine. I'm going to try to hit him one more time.
Nice. Another hit.
And I'm going to say, pick on someone else. And leave it at that.
Nice.
There's no one else his size.
All the more reason to tell him to pick on somebody his own size. Go find him. Go.
I'm not one for words, Yanni.
Leave here.
Be gone.
Irish exit? I don't know. Just Good.
Did you hear what your sister called you?
And then I would like to, because I'm still a little bit of a coward. I'd like to move just so I'm in the corner, and maybe can use this as a little bit of a cover.
That was Yanni's Heidi corner in the first round. Get out of here.
Wasn't so much hiding as just making space.
Yeah.
Would I have more cover if I moved like one more like south?
Sure.
Okay. I just want a little bit of cover, maybe, because I couldn't join the casters.
I have a question.
Well, I didn't mean me.
Yeah.
Does it sound more like a bowling alley or a giant blender in here?
That's hard. I mean, I would say probably the bowling alley because those balls are massive and they travel a lot longer than the. It's an interesting duet of cacophonies that are really mixing into a terrible sound that you will probably be haunted by for the rest of your life.
Cool. Especially considering it's been mixed with bellows of rage and pain.
Yeah,
And,
the
like,
occasional
thundercracks
crunch of
and-
orcish bone. Yeah.
What? Who was an orc?
Oh,
Ophelia? Oh.
you already forgot about her.
Wow. Whatever, Tyler.
It's been
Stop
It's
projecting.
been a rough 6 seconds. All right.
We already have a new
Yeah.
captain. It's the one sailor that survived.
Fucking right. All right, Daphne, it's your turn.
I'm gonna. I didn't want to distract from the turn. I gotta measure real quick.
You are prone. Don't forget.
Fantastic. Yes. My plan is to get up, and then throw the hammer, and then use the fancy bonus action.
Do you want to move first? Can you get within 20 feet of him? Can you get right? No.
Well, it takes my half movement to stand up.
And how much movement do you have left? 20.
40. So I'll have 20 left.
Oh shit, you can actually make it.
Okay.
Because from there you'll be able to get to the edge of his box, so that is actually within the inner range increment. So you, by moving up, you can actually have a straight shot with the first hit.
All right, then. Well, I guess I'll do that then. Okay, so the wall's for sure deleted. Wait.
Yes, God damn it.
Wait.
Is.
Wait, I'm so sorry. What? I used half my movement, so now I'm at 20.
And then if you move to right here, right there, you'll be within 20 feet of him, which will mean no disadvantage on your first throw. I'm trying to
Okay,
give you
yes, thank you.
every little bit. That
And
you can.
I greatly appreciate it. I just want to be on the same page and not just on the same chapter as you.
That's so many diagonals, David.
Okay. So the throw, we don't really have a throw for the hammer, but I mean it's the same thing.
And 19 is going to be a hit.
Hey.
Okay. Fantastic. So technically, bonus action gets used, so I can teleport. Yep, perfect.
As
Thank
you.
you.
Kind of like step back, and there's just like cuts and bruises, and golden blood is just running all across him. He definitely looks hurt. He's like Doom Guy mode now.
I have
So
to
he's got,
find
like,
it again
30
real
stuff
quick.
Heavy weapons strapped to it?
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
I'm forgetting the name of it. Being an Asmar. There's
You used
something
your action to
about.
attack already, so you cannot use your action for anything else, and you've used your bonus action to teleport.
Correct. Where did I read it? Okay, I will just keep going, and I will find it, and then I will just remember it for next time. Second attack.
Yo. All right, that is going to be another hit. This time you can smite on it if you want. He's resistant, but it's extra damage.
I just don't. I really don't think it's worth it with the little spell slots I have left that will be needed for healing and other things. I guess we'll do it. We'll do it because I can hear killing the baddie is just as much healing.
Actually, there might be a different problem.
Hmm?
Nope.
I was actually team not smiting if you didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
Then don't smite.
I will not-
Don't smite. If that was your gut instinct, go
Nope.
with that.
That's my gut instinct, and I'm desperately trying to find I can't remember if it's one character or another. There's too many characters in this nugget of mine. I will just end my turn. We will keep going.
All right. Go ahead, Alex. Roll me a blind d20 if you would.
That is... Oh, that's self. That's blind. There we go.
Okay. All right. That brings us to you, Brissa.
All right. Brissa will move around the ball pit. And up to Mr. Thylea. And then take out the glaive and hopefully fuck his shit up.
Get it.
Ella, up. She should be up.
Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
That was-
Thank you.
Yeah, she
Oh,
should be up
shit.
with 2
Hold up.
points.
That actually changes the turn because that's at the start of her turn, right?
Yeah, so she should be able to do something if she wants to. Or she
Nah.
could come hang out with me.
She just stays flat. Flies on over. I'll make some attacks as you make your attacks too. Okay, so hold up. Let's back it up before you. So you did use the hunter's net?
No, that was an accident. That was me misclicking.
Okay. Right. First one is going to be a hit.
And I will do the boot of the Titan Slayer on there.
Alrighty.
And
Before you keep going, you run around the side as Thylea just gets hit a couple times by Daphne. He's floating there, throwing up golden blood. As it hits the ground, it turns black and into ash. As you run around the corner, round around Daphne. How do you kill Thylea?
just with that one hit? Yeah. I think hopefully I will just like stab his arm where he's holding the blade, and then just like grab it out of him and just like kind of like turn it on him and just like run him through with it and be like, this was ours.
As you, let's say you kind of, instead of attacking with the glaive, you kind of jump up using it like a pole vault, flying up. He's just like, no! He tries to like hit you in the air, which he would have gone next. Oh boy. As you kind of like, you catch the blade with both of your hands, kind of putting your feet on his chest, yanking it out of him. Like the slick golden blood kind of slips in between his hands as you flip the blade up. Flip it around. He's like, and he tries to put his hands around your neck as you're like, this is ours, and run it between his ribs. You feel his the pulse of his blood as it kind of like pushes against the heart itself, starting to go empty, silent. And the blood just runs down as he drops onto his knees. Kind of like he's trying to damage you, but like as the lifeblood is just running out of him, he's just holding you by the shoulders, looking up at you.
I will be reborn. And when I am, I will twist your neck and tell you how to...
And he just falls back. And as he falls to the side, the massive iron ball just hits and crunches his head.
Oh.
Again and again and again. Bathing Daphne, Brissa, Argenti, and Scylla in golden blood.
Just let it happen at this point. You know what?
Congratulations, Light of Thylea. You have slain your first Titan. But at what cost? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just
At the
one
cost of,
NPC. Just
all
one
my
NPC.
fucking spell slots.
Yeah.
A lot of spell
He-
slots.
I bet you there's like something called angelic slumber here. There's gotta be.
Yeah,
giant
all
tower.
of my spell
Yeah.
slots. All of my spell slots are gone too. Do you guys want to take a short rest? You guys want to take a short rest?
I would love
Yeah.
to actually do that. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Get
Can I
ready
move
for the
my healing
consequences.
spirit around?
I cannot. Wait. You guys can
I would
run
like to-
through it real quick if you want to. That I'll absolutely allow, which we will deal with in 3 weeks' time. For everybody watching, please, please, please give us a follow. Give us a like if you guys feel so inclined, because this is a wonderful, wonderful group of players that I have the pleasure of being able to play with. Thank you, Six, so much for being part of this amazing little stream. We always usually stream Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to take off for Halloween. Happy Halloween. You guys enjoy yourselves. Stay safe out there. And then the week after that, I'll be traveling. I'm sure all of these people would say something like, oh, it's fine. Just let us play by ourselves. You can absolutely dream whatever you want to dream. But in 3 weeks' time, let me double check that I actually look at the right date with that. That is going to. I'm like, it's not a Wednesday. Oh, that's right, because we're already past midnight. Thank you guys also so much for staying up late. We will see you guys again on the 14th of November. Again, thank you guys so much. See you next time. And well fucking done.
I also, I just want to put it out there in complete opposite Lyra fashion. Instead of immediately getting knocked out, I didn't take any damage this entire fight.
Well, good for you.
There's still PvP. All right.
Yanni almost got there. Yanni almost. And hey, you three that just joined, we're just wrapping up. If you guys want to give us a follow, we'll stream the next time in 3 weeks' time, which is a long time for now. Totally understand. These guys just did a phenomenal job. We have been streaming for a long time, so we are just winding up. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys 3 weeks, Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Bye.
Bye.
I like to think that there's